The amount of damage that the mayor of Chicago did to his city and to his people, there's no amount of words can describe it. There's no excuse for the injustice that he did to his people, to the same people that he promised to serve, to the same people that he promised that their needs will always be prioritized. And what he's doing and continuing to do is absolutely cruel. It's inhumane. What kind of a leader does this to his people? And yes, he's definitely aware that innocent people are dying on a constant basis in Chicago. And yes, he's definitely aware that children are dying on a constant basis in Chicago. And yes, he's definitely aware that the streets of Chicago are filled, are polluted with drugs and filled with vicious and, malicious, deadly criminals that are making the lives of the Chicago residents a living hell. And he knows that very well because all of those things are happening in front of him in a close proximity. But he still pretends as if he doesn't see anything. He still acts as if he doesn't see anything. I mean, what happened to brotherhood? What happened to humanity? What happened to unity in general? And the sad part is that we always preach about the mere fact that we have to lift each other up. We need black leaders, we need black mayors. But the sooner they get into those higher positions, look what they're doing to us. They have neglected us. Like they're literally toying with our lives. And man, like this is all wrong. And I hope that this is a learning curve from the people and the residents of Chicago to be mindful next time about the quality of leadership they choose. Because now, look at this turmoil, this shithole that they're in. Because they literally chose a thug of a mayor. No, actually, a shoe of a mayor. Instead of an actual, like true leader that will essentially lead them to the promised land, to greatness. Because this whole dilemma needs to be abolished with an immediate effect. Because the people in Chicago are running out of time. There's so much violence on the streets. There's so much danger on the streets. Because predators are doing as they please with prayers. So, ladies and gentlemen, now the problem is crystal clear that the problem, it's not the thugs in the hood and their vicious behavior. The problem here is the leadership that the people in Chicago are under. Because our leaders are the ones who are in higher positions, are the ones who have the infinite power to enforce the law upon the people. And if they choose not to, then yes, we are going to suffer the repercussions. Because now there's no teacher in class. Now there's no principal in school. So essentially, these are the repercussions, these are the outcomes of the crucial and the vital steps that our leaders fail to take. I mean, the mayor of Chicago, Brandon Jensen, needs to step down because he's clearly failing at his job. I mean, Chicago has literally turned into a complete zoo, a complete jungle under his watch. Because at this point, it seems like he's the one that is literally feeding them to the wolves. Because he doesn't even take, like crucial steps towards salvaging this whole thing. Because instead, he's fighting the same people that are trying to offer him help. And I hope that the residents of Chicago have learned one or two about these kinds of individuals, about these kinds of leaders. So, guys, my name is Johannes. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Cheers.